I could talk at length about the often incredible natural world surrounding a lot of canals during summertime, as long hot summer days drag into late evening sunsets over a countryside full of life. But I won't. Summer on the canal is actually quite different to most of the year afloat because of one factor: people. On a popular holiday canal like the Llangollen, it is ironic that the very fact so many people come out and experience the canals in the summer means they are not getting the more usual canal experience of the quieter majority of the year. In fact, often it can be the exact opposite. For example, I have passed through the New Martin locks dozens upon dozens of times, very often without a single other boat in sight. But the first and last time that I went through them in the peak of a summer holiday week, well, the process took hours and I was stuck in a double-digit queue of boats travelling in both directions. But this may surprise you, I actually like to see the canal so full of life. Of course, you get some idiots mingled in with the crowds, but unfortunately, that's just a part of all of life. The majority of people are just out there having a lovely time, and I take great enjoyment out of seeing them in turn enjoy the places that I've been living and talking about and showing on camera for years. It is almost reassuring to know that other people can see the value and peace and serenity of these environments, even when surrounded by more traffic than usual. The canals really do come to life in every sense during the peak weeks of summer. All of the classic natural world and farmland features strike up. Birds kicking off at ridiculously early sunrise times in the morning, the flowers coming out, mingled in with a few weeds and brambles, of course. And then add into that all of the human groups too, from boaters, cyclists, joggers, huge walking parties, photographers, and maybe even some insufferable YouTubers like myself. There is a genuine sense of busyness around some of the hub areas of the Llangollen Canal, such as Ellesmere, Chirk, Whitchurch, and of course Llangollen itself up at the top end. This often goes hand in hand with canalside festivals, open days, and just generally pleasant, warm-feeling community events. On one such occasion at Ellesmere, for reasons I don't fully understand, my mum collected me from my own boat in the marina, took me around the corner to the basin and insisted that I join her on a free boat ride around Ellesmere. The actual living on a boat experience has a few curiosities during this time of the year, outside of the much busier environment. For example, a very hot day when living in a steel tube can be a very hot day. Hearing the wooden finishings on my boat creaking and cracking as they expand under the heat can sometimes be a little bit alarming. In the times before I had a car, I would cycle to and from work, so sometimes I'd be cycling home under a beating midsummer's sun, feeling as hot and bothered as I thought a human could possibly feel, only to open the boat door to be hit by an even warmer wall of air, as the boat had sat like a greenhouse in the sun all day. Yeah, fun times. But you know what? With its amazing scenery, upbeat feeling, sometimes chaotic crowds, and often at least one hire boat crash or scrape along the side of your boat, summer is a time that just feels good to be on the water, and just another part of the changing nature of narrowboat life throughout the year that makes it such an appealing and wonderful experience. I hope you've enjoyed this short essay. Please consider subscribing and checking out my books about canal boat life, available as a paperback and for the Kindle. If you really want to help me out and see more of this sort of stuff, then please consider checking out my Patreon or becoming a YouTube channel member, where I'll post a few little bonus videos and things along the way. And well, until the next time, my friends, thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day. Keep it interesting. Keep it boat worthy. And of course, my friends, farewell.